Hello and welcome back to Building Bolton. This is episode 14. And, well, as you can see, 20 games gone. We are not in the bottom three. We're 15th, 2 points above Derby. But before we get on to today's games against Tottenham and Manchester City, let's check out my transfers. Run VT. As you can see, we've made a few signings. First of all, GUAR-SIGN at left back. Need a better left back from Casado and Stephen Ward. Every game I showed you in this Premier League season. Really, I've always been weak on that left hand side. Aarons is quite an attacking winger, yes, but the fullback was very poor. So, as you can see, he's a quality player. So, really happy to get him in for I think 3.4 million, so a decent price. Also, Freddie GUAR-SIGN. Now, when this guy was suggested to me by one of the agents that comes up on your newsfeed, I was like, it's probably going to cost a lot, but they wanted 1.6 million. And I thought that is an absolute bargain for I wouldn't say world-class player, I would say a very good Premier League player, and I'm so happy to have him here at Bolton. He's going to bring so much experience with 67 Colombian caps into the team. Quality play again. 16 first touch, flair 15, passing 15, technique 16. The only one bad which is teamwork is only 10. But really happy to have him on board. Yes, he's on 48k a week, but I feel like this signing will definitely improve my chances of staying in the league. The third signing at this current time. This is before the Manchester City game, so things could change by the Tottenham game next week. So, yeah, there might be more transfers, obviously, at the intro, and I don't know them. Or I do know them at the moment because they're just coming in, but yeah, they're not here at the club. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Anyway, Shane Long, I said in a quite recent episode, I tried to get him in the summer, went to Swansea, didn't get too much game time, only played 8 games, scored 3 goals. He played against us when we played Swansea. I think that was a video game. I think it might have been 0-0 and Shane Long hit the bar. But so happy to get Shane Long in, really happy. Pace, very, very good on the pace. Stats-wise, determination's 15, teamwork 16, work rate 19. Shane Long will never stop running. Another quality player. And I thought, with Zach Clough getting injured, he's out for 2 weeks. He was out for 5-6 weeks beforehand. I needed just another striker. John Walters isn't really doing it. Dwight Gale hasn't been too great. But so I thought I had to upgrade them, and Shane Long is the man. And I think that's really good business for us. So yeah, I'm really happy. But this is the lineup we're going for Manchester City today at home. So we're normally good at home against a big team. So Begovic, Delart, Taylor, Derek, Layun making his debut, Arteta, GUAR-SIGN, Carroll, Aaron Zadoma, and Shane Long up front. I think I'm going to get on counter to start things off. This team selection. Oh, bit of a bug. Felipe Anderson is in Manchester City's team. Interesting enough, because at this current time of recording, he might be joining Manchester United. So Kevin De Bruyne, Raheem Sterling up front. Interesting decisions. Anyway, let's get on with the game. So, mid-January, had to make changes, had to make signings. With the money we had in the bank for the board, we had to spend, and we spent some of it. There's still more. A couple of loan signings I want to bring in, maybe. But before I do say this, yeah, I kind of sold some players. Olsen has gone. I'll check. I'll give you more details about that at the end of the episode. Layun, Adoma, blocked shot. I think that was goal bound. Raheem Sterling now on the counter attack for Manchester City. Raheem Sterling, great save from Begovic. That is a counter basically from Manchester City, and company just heads wide or over, should I say? Now Albert Adoma on the ball. Tom Carroll's got acres in that midfield role. Yaya's not tracking him. Surprise, surprise. Adoma, Shane Long, oh, just can't get it. Aaron's, Shane Long again, oh, Shane Long, oh, goodness me. 2 chances for Shane Long on his Bolton debut, and he misses. But yeah, Jay Spearing and Jonas Olsen have gone. They were on too much wage, and contracts were running out, and I thought it's best for both parties to part ways. De Bruyne, oh, good play, Richie Delart. He's been really good, Richie Delart. One of my top assist makers, which says a lot about our team. Raheem Sterling misses a sitter, but not too much is happening. It's 0-0 at half time. Yeah, but I take a point, especially against Manchester City at home. Doing all right. They're 4th in the league, joint points with their rivals, Manchester United. Only 5 points off Chelsea, who are top of the league. Delart. Good play from Joe Hart there. A bit more dangerous. Sperling out to Anderson. Back to Yaya. He's got acres of room. Never good. Felipe Anderson crosses it. Thought it was good. Oh, Layoun! Great save, Begovic. He's bailed him out of that situation. Shane Long's not having a brilliant game. Or Adoma. Or Freddie Guarin. So 2 of the 3 signings aren't performing well. John Waters up front as a defensive forward. Just to get another man in that kind of zone. We'll bring on Pratley for Freddie Guarin because he's struggling quite a bit, and we'll bring on Max Clayton. He hasn't done much this season. I've kind of been disappointed with him. I thought he would do a lot better than he has, but I don't know. I feel like he's getting left game time because I've made signings and I've had to bed them in quite well. Man City, quite a late attack in the 83rd minute. Sanya to Silva. Tom Carroll intercepts Mbula. John Waters holds it up. That is just disgraceful, John. That is disgraceful. You're getting paid quite a bit for that. Nasri, come on. Probably for Sterling, I think. Felipe Anderson now on the wings. Oh. But Man City have had 32 shots. I've just seen that. That's disgraceful. Delart. Can we snatch it? Can we offend them? Yes, Darren Pratley! 1-0. Oh, poor mistake from Zabaleta, but Darren Pratley pounces on it, and it's 1-0. Joe Hart being at the near post. Let's see on 3D. Come on. Good wing play from Richard Delart. Again, getting another assist. Missed kick from Zabaleta. Pratley pounces on it. Really good finish. Bomb corner. Joe Hart, no chance. Aaron's, second would have sealed it. But we've won it. Bolton 1, Manchester City 0, and our first big scalp of this series. Wow. We should have beaten Manchester United 2 or 3 episodes ago, but now we finally got our big team at Bolton. And we've won it. We've won against Manchester City, and that propels us up to 12th in the league. 22 points from 21 games is a very decent return for a newly promoted side. That moves us 5 points away from Derby, who are 3rd bottom. So there's a nice gap already coming. But we got Spurs next. Massive game. They're 2nd in the league. They're challenging for the title. Who's their manager? Yeah, it's still Pochettino. I've still got quite a similar side compared to now. Just a couple of changes. As you can see, I've bidded for Alex Pritchard. So yeah, Spurs away, next game, let's go. Welcome back, and as you can see, sadly, I haven't got any transfer news for you. The incomings are slow. I've still got a week after a Spurs game. So obviously, next episode, you'll have to find out who I bring in. There's a couple of players that I just need to confirm, so they should be goers. Just looking at the outside, I did say last game against Manchester City, Jonas Olsen and Jay Spring have gone, Bursaspor and Brentford respectively. Yeah, should be good. We won against Manchester City 1-0. What a result that was. I forgot to tell you about the past results. We last met at Norwich. We haven't done too well. Only played 2 Premier League games. Drew 1 against West Ham, then we lost that against Newcastle in the last kick of the game. Really frustrating. Then I rested players for Cup, and Watford thrashed us, basically. So yeah, Tottenham is next. So I think this will be the team for Tottenham. It's basically the same team as last game, apart from Dave Wheater comes back after his suspension. But we're going to counter flexible again because Spurs are second in the league, so it's going to be a tough game. We don't want to go attacking or anything like that. Hoping for a much better performance from Shane Long and Freddie GUAR-SIGN today, so hopefully they can do it on the big occasion. That's what I bought them at. And Sadio Mane is missing for Spurs. Their front line is exactly the same. Their front four, all still at the club currently in real life. Gundogan, very good player that is. Dele Alli, but apart from that, it's exactly the same team. And Peruzzi obviously coming in at right back for Kyle Walker. But Hatem Ben Arfa on the bench. Interesting. Mikel Arteta a big game today against Christian Eriksen. They like the team talk, go get revenge. And I actually can remember this game. They went down to 10 men, Tottenham. I can't remember who got sent off. Probably should know that. And we lost somehow. It's already half time. What a boring half of football. Nothing has happened. I've mumbled on for 45 minutes. It's 0-0. 70 minutes gone. There's no highlights. I've got to change this. We can't have a 0 highlight game. Can we? Goodness me. Yeah, we don't have Jay Spearing on the bench. It's a bit difficult. So, thankfully, we got Freddie GUAR-SIGN. Can play there. But we have a lack of centre mids. Finally, a highlight. I thought it was to Spurs, but no, it's Freddie GUAR-SIGN. Goes in hard on Christian Eriksen, takes the ball, and that's really poor from Lander Aarons. Shane Long didn't stand a chance to hold on to that ball. Sonen's on the right-hand side. Gets past Leun, and great save from Begovic. Turns it away. Now they have a corner, Tottenham Hotspur. Vertonghen. Another good save from Jan Vertonghen. Another good save from Asmir Begovic. Let's make another change. Aaron's come off. Let's bring on Max Clayton. It's not been an entertaining game compared to Man City. At least there was highlights in that 1-0. Not many goals. Hardly any goals. Which is kind of good for me because it means our defence is better. Leun. Late chance for Bolton. Adoma. Penalty! It is! Toby Alderweireld said his name second time, which is decent. I think he handballed it or might have tripped Albert Adoma, but now Shane Long has a chance. I think it's Shane Long. Shane Long has a chance to put Bolton in the lead, and he does. It's Tottenham 1-0, Tottenham 0, Bolton 1. We have taken the lead at White Hart Lane. Wowzers. Could it be 2 wins against the top 3 in the Premier League? This would be an amazing episode of games. Not quality-wise, but results-wise. Shane Long sticks it top bins. Hugo Lloris, no chance. Lovely penalty from Shane Long. And, oh, they've got a corner. Son. Oh, goodness me. I thought that was going to be it. But that is it. Bolton 1, Tottenham 0. What a result at White Hart Lane. Another win. 2 wins in a row. I think that's the first time we've done that this season. To do it against Spurs and Manchester City is so impressive. But the league table, after today's episode, or today's games, looks very healthy indeed. 11th place with 25 points. And 7 now off Derby, who are occupying that 3rd relegation place. But 11th place, 25 points. We only need 15 more points to get to that magic 40 number, which normally makes you safe from relegation. Okay, I've decided basically, as I haven't finished my transfer business in January, I'm going to come back to the Everton game. Everton and Palace will be the next episode. 2 games in 3 days. Just because it's the first game after January transfer window closes. Funny enough, I play Villa on that day where it closes. I believe it closes on the 31st. Let's double check. Yeah, it does. So that's a bit weird. But Everton and Palace will be next games in the next episode. I hope you did enjoy it. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. The support has been really good. Keep continuing. Thanks to Fox Hughes, who checked out this series a couple of days ago. Really appreciate it, man. It's good to see one of the big YouTubers helping out. A smaller YouTube basically, because I am a smaller. much smaller compared to him. So I've got 33 subs now. It's slowly rising. I think I should be able to hit 50 maybe towards the end of a month, which would be a success if little baby steps to 50 subs. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. 2-1-0 wins. Not the brilliant games to watch, but results wise for me and this club, it's bloody excellent. It's really massive. So thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.